What is going on, world? What's up, YouTube? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Call of Duty video, so let's get into it. So in today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 5 and some new reports that have been coming out about the game and give you guys some of my thoughts on the direction that Call of Duty is heading in, obviously after Modern Warfare. So this article, guys, is coming to you from Digital Trends, and it was written by Aaron Mamet. Call of Duty Black Ops 5, which is set to launch in 2020, will reportedly be even more gritty and gruesome than this year's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call of Duty Modern Warfare from developer Infinity Ward is an aggressively familiar reboot of the series that presents players with the morally complex realities of modern war. Set to launch on October 25th for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, the new Call of Duty promises a raw, gritty, and provocative story that will not shy away from controversy. Developer Treyarch, however, will apparently try to make an even bigger splash with Call of Duty Black Ops 5. YouTuber Long Sensation, who is regarded as a reliable source after leaking the title of Call of Duty Modern Warfare before its official announcement, provided information regarding next year's Call of Duty through Twitter. He tweeted saying, "Call of Duty 2020 has been under two names thus far, Call of Duty Black Ops and Call of Duty Black Ops 5. Set during the Cold War, spans the entire 40-plus years, and inks Vietnam and Korean War. Described as even more gritty and gruesome than Modern Warfare." I'm not joking. So this right here, guys, the first thing I want to talk about really quickly is the name that apparently the game is going under at this current time, which is Call of Duty Black Ops and Call of Duty Black Ops 5. So this is going to get very interesting, guys. Depending on how Activision wants to move forward with the franchises, do they want to continue moving like in a direction of like Black Ops 5, or do they want to go back and just kind of do a soft reboot like they did with Modern Warfare? Because a lot of people were speculating that it was going to be called Modern Warfare 4, but they decided just to soft reboot the franchise and call it Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This would be something similar, it seems, that maybe they are going to do a soft reboot of Call of Duty Black Ops, which would be very interesting. I gotta say that the Vietnam and Korean War, if this is true, during the Cold War that we would be playing in, I'm wondering how they're going to do this. Is it going to get kind of a vibe of Call of Duty World at War, which is kind of what I'm starting to think about, even though I know World at War was obviously not the Cold War. Would it also get a vibe of Call of Duty Black Ops 1? That would be kind of interesting as well. It'll be interesting to see kind of where they go with this because, you know, for the past couple of Black Ops titles, we've had more futuristic-based warfare, and that's kind of what I personally like a lot. I, of course, like playing the older historical time frames, but I really like the futuristic stuff, or at least the modern day stuff. That's why with Modern Warfare, it's exciting because things feel kind of grounded, obviously more realistic. I kind of would like to see that with Black Ops 5. I'd like them to continue in that direction with kind of Black Ops 4, maybe a Black Ops 2 more kind of feel. But nonetheless, this could be very gritty and very interesting if, of course, they decide to move forward, and this is true, that they're going to be doing the Cold War spanning 40 years of the Vietnam and Korean War. It could be a great take. I just am kind of wondering, I like that, like I said, that more modern or futuristic type of weaponry and such, just because it's different, and there's been a lot of games that have spanned it across, like, you know, World War II, World War I. Obviously, the Cold War hasn't been touched on as much, but I still think that, you know, the more futuristic stuff is a little bit, in my opinion, more interesting. However, this could be an interesting take on the Cold War, and maybe that's exactly what they want to do. They want to kind of change things up a little bit. This would be kind of like their World War II type of game, because Treyarch really hasn't done that in quite some time. So maybe they just want to go back to the past, and then maybe in the next Call of Duty Black Ops, they would go back to the future. It's hard to say, but I'm excited for it nonetheless. It appears that there is a chance for Black Ops to follow the footsteps of Modern Warfare by dropping the number in its title to signal a return to the grounded roots of the series. In that sense, next year's Call of Duty certainly has the potential to upstage this year's edition in the gritty and gruesome department, especially with Treyarch at the helm. The Cold War and Vietnam War have been featured in the previous Call of Duty games, but Call of Duty Black Ops 5 would be the first to cover the Korean Wars of the early 1950s. 1950s if the rumor is true. Unfortunately, it will be a long time before Activision reveals any information regarding next year's Call of Duty, especially as this year's edition has not even been released yet. Call of Duty Black Ops 5 will roll out next year, just 2 years after Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Activision switched things up for the 2020 Call of Duty by assigning support studio Raven Software to lead the project alongside Call of Duty World War II developer Sledgehammer Games. The two studios, however, reportedly got into frequent arguments, triggering the decision to make Treyarch in charge, with Raven and Sledgehammer to continue as support studios. The work that Raven and Sledgehammer have done so far will be incorporated in the game's single-player story mode, though. So as I said, guys, I'm very excited about this. I think that Call of Duty 2020 is going to be very exciting, even though, you know, Modern Warfare, very exciting as well. But 2020, I think we can always be looking ahead to what's next. And Black Ops, guys, is pretty much my favorite series within the Call of Duty franchise as a whole. I, of course, love Modern Warfare. It's my second favorite, but this is something that's very interesting. If they go back to kind of a roots of Call of Duty where they're going to kind of make it Call of Duty Black Ops and they're going to kind of title the Call of Duty 2020 game as such, that would be, of course, signaling that, okay, maybe they're going to be coming out with new games every year, but every other year we'll get a new Black Ops title, and every other year we'll get a new Modern Warfare title. What would be interesting is, are they going to just be kind of doing expansions each year on those games? Like, instead of calling the next one, say next year is Call of Duty Black Ops, right? And then the following year would be Infinity Ward's turn, where maybe they would do Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it would just be an addition or like add-ons to Modern Warfare. Maybe they don't necessarily want to make a completely new game every year, but maybe doing expansions instead, maybe expanding on the single-player stories, expanding on the multiplayer, adding new maps and such. That's kind of what I'm wondering here, because obviously the maps and such with Modern Warfare, all the DLC is no longer going to be behind a paywall. Instead, we're all going to be able to play it together. So I'm wondering if they're trying to bring the entire community together, but they're trying to basically say Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Call of Duty Black Ops are the two main sub-series within the overall franchise of Call of Duty. That would be a very interesting thing, because obviously these are the two most popular sub-series in all of Call of Duty as a whole. It would maybe be a really smart move, and each year they would obviously, like I said, maybe add on to the story, add on to those multiplayer elements of Call of Duty. I think there's a reason why they are doing a soft reboot of Modern Warfare and potentially a soft reboot of Call of Duty Black Ops. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comment section below. Do you guys think that they are going to be doing a soft reboot of Black Ops like they did with Modern Warfare? Or do you think it's just going to be Black Ops 5 kind of moving onwards, or upwards, I should say, from Call of Duty Black Ops 4? Let me know what you guys think, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and as always, I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Peace.